All right, guys, here's number 1. Lindsay covered up numbers on the chart below. What numbers did Lindsay cover? Lindsay covered up numbers on the chart below. What numbers did Lindsay cover? Number 2. Which set of numbers will complete the following pattern? Which set of numbers will complete the following pattern? If you pay close attention to this one, she's at 883 here, and there's only 2 spots to 886, so she's got to be counting by ones. All right, here we go with number 3. Which set of numbers is missing from the pattern below? Same thing on this one. She's counting by ones. You're filling in those numbers. Best thing to do would be to fill in on the piece of paper so that you don't mess up on anything. Number 4, which set of numbers is missing from the pattern below? Fill in the missing numbers with your pencil so that you can match your answers to the answer over here. Number 5, which set of numbers is missing from the pattern below? Same thing. Fill in the missing numbers with your pencil and match your answers to this. Number 6, Brianna started on number 82. Her teacher told her to count back 7. On which number did Brianna stop? Okay, so if she's starting at 82, she's counting back 7. I would take my pencil and fill in these missing spots on the number line so that you'd be able to know where you're going. All right, number 7, Logan was putting number tiles in order and noticed he was missing some tiles. Which number tiles is he missing? So again, he's counting by ones. So I would put above it with what belongs on that tile and then match your answer to the answers down here. Number 8, what number belongs in the question mark on the number line? Okay, they filled in. If you look, notice what they're counting by. They're counting by 2s, but there's also each line would be counted by 1. So this would be 40, 41, 42. So you can count back to see what should have gone in that box or that circle. All right, number 9, look at the number line below. What number belongs in the star? So this time, look what they're counting by. They're counting by ones again. You're just going to go back on the number line. If you need to fill in the number line as you're going back, that would be a good idea. Number 10, which numbers complete the pattern shown? So they're counting by ones, but look how they're counting. 556, 555, and then there's a 553. So they're counting backwards by ones. So what numbers would go in those 2 blanks? I would write the numbers in there so that you can match your number to the answer over here. Number 11, which 3 numbers are needed to fill the blanks? Again, they're counting. They've got 430 and a blank, 432, 433, so they're counting by ones. I would go in and fill in those empty blanks and then match your numbers to the answers over here. Number 13, what number belongs in the question mark on the number line? I would go through, pay attention to how they're counting. I would go in and I would write my number in there and then check it to make sure if that makes sense. Number 13, Alan started on number 64. His teacher told him to count back 6. On which number did Alan stop? So he's starting at 64 and his teacher told him to count back by 6. So I would fill in some of these empty spots back here so that you know when you count back 6 what number you should be at. Number 14, Corinne was counting the number of times Cavante shot his basketball. What numbers are missing from her count? I would go in and I would fill in what numbers are missing. They're counting by ones, and then match your numbers to the answer. Lindsay started at 175 and counted 40 more. What number did Lindsay count to? I would write 175, and if we're counting 40 more, the easiest way to do that would be to skip count by tens. So if we start at 175, then write the next 10, the next 10, the next 10, and the next 10. You want to go 4 more tens and see what you would stop at. All right, number 16. Tom started at 344 and counted back 25. What number did Tom count to? So we're counting back by fives. Okay, be very careful with that one. Number 17. Lisa started at 588 and counted 41 more. Which number did Lisa count to? So I would start at 588. I would count by tens and count my 4 tens, and then you could just add one more. All right, number 18. Dean started at 610 and counted back 45. Which number did Dean count to? So we're at 610. We're going to count back 4 tens, and then we're going to count back 5 more ones. Number 19, look at the counting sequence below. 396, 397, 398, and then you have 3 empty spots. What are the next 3 numbers in the sequence? I would write my numbers in there and then match my numbers to the answer. And then last is number 20. Look at the partially filled 100 chart below. Find the star on the chart. What number belongs in the square where the star is? Okay, so you're going to try to figure out what number would go right here. Think about what a 100 chart looks like. Remember, when we go down, the only thing that changes is our tens when we go down. So figure out what comes here, and then you can count down. All right, and then our open response. This is what it tells us to do. So it says, Ted and Matthew are playing the number line game. The game includes number line recording pages and cards. The cards they drew are shown below. So Ted's card says place the number 45 on the number line. Matthew's card says place the number 28 on your number line. So number 1 says write the number 45 where it belongs on Ted's number line. Okay, so on Ted's number line, we're going to find where the number 45 should go. So if you need to fill in the number line, make sure you do it carefully and stay in the spot that you're supposed to be in. Don't overlap, because then you might lose your spot. So we're at 37 and we want to find out where 45 goes. Make sure you mark it. Mark the number 45, whatever spot it goes on. Okay, and then number 2, write the number 28 where it belongs on Matthew's number line. So you're going to go to Matthew's number line. This time they started at 37 here. You're going to find where 28 should be on Matthew's number line. So you're counting backwards by ones to find 28. All right, that's the test.